What's up, YouTube? This is going to be a certified hood classic, not gonna lie. But today, as you saw in the title, we're gonna be talking about the two types of men who handle life, who take control of life, and how to deal with shit tests. Because you will constantly be tested by your own brain, your ego, your friends, your family, your girlfriend. Life is constantly gonna go and throw tests at you to see if you're dead ass about the things that you want out of life. And there's two types of men, and most of us fall into type A. Type A is the guy who he tells people what he wants to do. He's motivated for a short burst of time, and then it kind of just fizzles out. He ends up right back at square one. Then you're sitting there thinking to yourself, what if I would have kept going? How different would my life be? Would I be successful? Would I have the cars, the women, the happiness, the purpose? And then you kind of just sit there and sulk. Then there's type B, the type of guy that I'm trying to become every single day, and it's not easy. That's why most guys aren't type B. But this is the guy who takes control of life. He knows he's in control because we are all in control. You are already the writer of your story. You have just been using your pen wrong, because most of us naturally get in our ego, or most of us naturally doubt ourselves, or feed into negative thoughts, or listen to the people around us telling us things that they don't even understand. We're getting advice from people who don't have the same vision as us, and it's hurting us. So the way to counteract being type A is honestly just to spend time working on yourself and understanding yourself and understanding your vision. Because most of us don't understand how much power that we actually have. A lot of us feel helpless. A lot of us feel helpless because we're in a job that we don't like, or we're in a relationship that doesn't serve us, or we're in a friend group that doesn't serve us. I'm gonna switch hands, my arm's getting tired. So what I'm basically saying is we have the control to change all of that. Most of us just rather complain, or we rather listen to our negative thoughts or accept a situation that we have full control over, because God gave us free will. A lot of us take our free will and we use it for the wrong things, because the life that you live now is a reflection of what's going on inside of your head. You have been writing your life all the way up until this point. Every thought that you have, every negative thought, every time you doubt yourself, has all been a manifestation of what you are living right now. And me personally, I was the king of negative thoughts. Went through so much depression, went through so much self-doubt, because I always believed, because I was different than everybody else, that I was destined to fail, that I was a weirdo, that I was all these negative things, because I never fit in with regular people. Like, regular people would talk about their life and their goals, and then I would think about mine, and they would never align. Because if you are a person where you have bigger dreams than the average person, life is going to test you a lot more. You're going to be put around people who don't serve you a lot more. You're going to be in a lot of relationships where you and the person, y'all connect at first, but once you really get to know that person on a deeper level, you realize that you guys are so different. But you're not alone. There's more people out there like you. And it's so crucial for you to understand this message, that you are in control, because you have so much power. Because what they say, great power comes great responsibility. So if you have these big goals, life is really going to test you constantly. It's always going to throw stuff at you to verify that you are the man that you say you are, or you're becoming the man that you're trying to be. So whenever you get negative thoughts, you have to observe those thoughts and understand, these thoughts don't serve me. They have to go. Same thing with women. I've been in so many relationships, I can't say so many, but I've been in a good amount of relationships with women where we just were not aligned. And it was so difficult for me to walk away, because I thought that I needed those women, or I thought that I couldn't make it without those women. And come to find out, my life got better because I dropped them, or it just didn't work out, and I put that love and that focus into myself. And that taught me I'm actually in control. Same thing with the job situation. If you want to start a business, don't sit there and complain about your job and hate your job every day. Just keep reminding yourself, I'm working on something that's going to take me out of this. Because the average person, they just complain. They just complain all the time. I hate this job. The pay sucks. This sucks. But they all have the capability to change it. And the only people who change it are the people who understand I am in control. This is my life. I can take life by the throat and say, you know what? I'm in control. I am going to change this situation just like I got myself into this situation. And people aren't going to want to accept you. People are going to want to test you. They're going to want to see you as that old version of yourself. And it's up to you to decide, okay, that is no longer who I am. And this is a decision you make instantly. As you're watching this video, whoever you want to be, make the choice right now that that is now who you are. That is your new identity. You don't have to make $1 million to change your identity. You don't have to have a successful business. If you start looking at yourself and treating yourself and moving like that person, life only has the option to catch up and show you and give you the reality that you want. So continue to keep your head up. Don't feed into negativity. Don't feed into the self-doubt, because that is just your ego trying to protect you from the unknown. Your brain doesn't know the difference between anxiousness and excitement. A lot of time when we first start something new, we're actually excited and we confuse it for anxiousness because we're stepping into new territory, which is scary because even though it's good for us, our brain doesn't know the difference. Our subconscious has no clue. So whenever you start taking control and you start ignoring the ego and start ignoring the negativity, your brain over time becomes trained to produce more positive thoughts. Because beforehand, I used to have at least 1,000 negative thoughts a day. Now I might have 2 or 3, and when I see them, I discard them because I know I am in control. I know I am the writer. I know that my pen has the final say, just like your pen has the final say for you. You don't have to continue to be a victim. Most guys are victims. That's why they're not happy. That's why they're not living the life that they want to live. But today, if this video found you, it is a sign for you to start writing your story the way that you want it. The girl that you want, she's yours. The money you want, she's yours. It's yours. The job you want, the business you want, whatever it is in life that you want, you just have to show up every day. Some days aren't going to be as productive as others. I used to beat myself up. Oh, today I didn't do as good as I did yesterday. Growth isn't linear. It's up and down. The only thing that should be linear is you showing up every day. And life does not have life doesn't have a choice but to give you what it is that you desire. You are much more powerful than you realize. And now that you understand that, it's your time. It's your time for growth. And you're going to have to be alone at times. I'm not saying never go out, never have fun, because I do. But majority of the time, you want to spend your time thinking about what it is you want to do and how you can achieve it and how you can become better every single day. Sit with your thoughts in silence. I deleted social media because I was so distracted trying to prove myself. But I understand only thing I need to prove is to myself, not nobody else. People will see what you practice in private. The public praises you for what you practice in private. So keep your head up, keep going. Understand you are in control. Understand that you are dominant. Life is a relentless game. And the people who win are the people who are relentless. Not saying you have to be mean and treat people disrespectfully. You should be kind. But you must prioritize yourself. You must put yourself first. And if a relationship doesn't serve you, whether it's friends, whether it's a girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever, you have to remove what does not serve you in order for you to level up. And the right people and the right opportunities will come. You will attract the things that you desire. Not chase, but attract. And I'm going to drop a video talking about attraction, law of attraction, detachment, and all that for you guys. But I hope this video helps you guys. I'll see you on the next one.